So today I want to do, or try to do, a super quick video on some highlighters that I found at the drugstore the day before yesterday. I'm on like makeup lockdown. I have bought so much makeup that you will see in future videos, but I wanted to buy these simply because I can't not buy highlighters. Like, it's a problem. But these are the Wet n Wild Geometric Highlighting Powders, and I'm not a giant Wet n Wild fan. Let the comments begin. I found some good eyeliners and some good lipsticks, but as far as face products, I haven't found anything I like. I know that there are some really awesome Wet n Wild highlighters out right now. However, I haven't been able to see them or get my hands on them, and I did see these, and it says limited edition. That's another one of those things I can't just like not buy. I know. I had full intentions of doing like really cool shots of all these highlighters because they are pretty cool looking. You know, I was supposed to paint my fingernails, but it's 2 o'clock in the morning right now. My stomach is killing me. Let's just get this ball rolling, okay? So first up, we have the lightest shade. I'm going to start with the shade Where the Dreams Go. This highlighter is kind of interesting. It has blue tones, it has kind of like lavender tones, cream tones, and white as well. So I'm very curious as of what this will look like. This is the lightest. I'm going to put it on the center of my face. They do come with a little applicator brush. So let's zoom you in. My makeup is not perfect because I was having some stomach issues trying to put makeup on. It's late at night. I wasn't even supposed to have wing liner on, but you know how that goes. And I'm basically just going to swirl everything together. I'm all about that nose highlight, so let's see if this gives me a good nose highlight. Definitely brightening. It's not the highlight I typically go for, but it's a little bit more subdued. We're gonna pop this on the Cupid's bow. I already have lipstick on, so this will be fun. I mean, I've gone in a few times just trying to build this up. I mean, we have a little bit of something. Before I go in with my cheek highlighters, I also wanted to try out this. It says a new formula. It's the Rose Champagne Blush. Never tried any of their blushes simply because I just haven't had luck with their face products, and it just kind of scares me, to be quite honest. So I'm going to try it out today. This one's kind of just like a very neutral shade. Not too pink, not too tan, I don't think. It does have a little bit of a sheen to it, but very neutral. Okay. It has a little bit of a sheen to it as well. This is a good shade if you're wearing like maybe like a bright lipstick like me today, or if you have something really crazy and you don't want to wear blush, like you just think it'll be too much. This is a good kind of like neutral blush to wear. Okay, back to our highlighter. This is Desert Explorations, and this one has the white, cream, and kind of rosy pink throughout. I'm just going to take my big fan brush and I'm loading up because these don't seem to be very pigmented. It's not too bad. Taking that down the nose too. That one's giving more of the nose highlight that I'm used to. And now for the darkest one that I've seen at the CVS that I got these from. This is Sun Ceremony. I can't speak. And this one has more kind of pinky, bronzy, and gold in it, but it still has some of that white and kind of cream. So we'll see. I might use this kind of more like a blush topper, I don't know, because I've already put the other highlight all over my face. I meant to do half and half, but now we're here. We're doing this. I know what we can do. There's plenty of other places we can highlight, okay? Highlight my whole face. It'll be like the highlight challenge all over again. This one's darker. I'm just gonna kind of maybe highlight like the forehead, maybe the chin. Throw a little bit of that over the blush. And I do tend to use my highlighter as like a inner corner and under the brow bone highlight as well. It's just easy. So I'm going to take that same highlighter we just used and kind of just swirl it around. Digging my brush in here, just like, give it to me. Give me the highlight immediately. It's definitely brightening. I just don't know if it's like what I like. Try the more pinky one in the shade Desert Explorations. Try to get where we're going. Get where we're trying to go. Okay? That one's a little bit more on my level. Okay. Just take a little bit more of that darker one, you know. We'll just see. So as I always would, I'm going to set my face with a setting spray. I'm literally going to go to bed after this, so I'm not going to use my Fix Plus because I'm getting a little low. Just going to use this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Setting Spray, and this doesn't really add any kind of dewiness, so I just kind of like to use this to settle down powders. While that's wet, I'm going to see if I can kind of build this up. I do this with my normal highlighter sometimes if I want it to be like intense. So I'm taking the Desert Explorations again, the more white and pink one. And while my face is still a little bit damp, I'm going to tap it over the highest points of my face. It just grabs onto the product a little bit more. So let me zoom you in so you can see the blush and the highlight and all that. So this is our highlight. It is showing up more than I thought. Some of the reviews that I've seen just basically said that it did nothing, but obviously you can see I do have a highlight and I am very pale, and the blush color is really nice. I haven't like done the rest of my face makeup to like clean all this up like I normally do. I like to bake up under here. Like I said, I'm about to go to sleep, so ain't nobody got time for that. The only highlighter that kind of really showed up on my skin the best is gonna be the kind of second to the lightest shade, which is the shade Desert Explorations. It's the more pinky, white, and kind of cream colored one. I will have to say, and this is gonna, I feel like this is gonna sound a little like high maintenance. Just by me looking at it, I can tell it's a cheap highlighter. It's just not the smoothest. It looks really nice on camera, I'd have to say. But in person, it's just not very smooth. If you like a more subtle highlight and you don't have to build it up as much, it might not look as like kind of skippy like it does on me right now. But I did like the blush. I will continue to kind of test this out. It does seem like a nice formula, and it does say cruelty free on all of these packagings right here, so that's a nice thing to consider as well for a drugstore brand. I don't think I would recommend the Where the Dreamers Go one. I think it's a cool idea with the blue and the lavender and all that, but I don't think it gives off any kind of pretty color. No. let's just skip on that. If you're darker complected, I would recommend the Sun Ceremony one, and if you're more my skin tone, try the one that I like the most, which was Desert X. Is it Desert or Dessert? What the fuck is wrong with me? That's it, guys. I hope you liked this quick little review. I'm ready to get in bed. It's my fiance's birthday this weekend, so I'm trying to just like get some videos in at night. That way I don't have to disturb his birthday weekend. Comment what your favorite drugstore highlight is, because I mean, like I said, if it's a highlighter, I'm buying it, is pretty much like the standard. Thanks again. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.